Alright lads, welcome back to another video, and this one is going to be me talking about Dunfermline Athletic. I didn't really do it a lot on this channel as of late really, in the last, well, so far this season pretty much. I kind of stay away from Dunfermline apart from the matchday content. I tend to end up talking about them just in the matchday content, the last word, and then it just dies off until the next weekend. But I thought I'll just start talking about them, this sort of wee thing I'm doing today. Don't know if it'll become a regular thing because I used to do regular Dunfermline videos, but the views kind of started to die off as the content kind of became a bit samey every week. So we'll see how it goes. If you do enjoy it, drop it a like and I'll know that you maybe want me to continue in the future. As you can see, we're in a slightly different setup today. I'm trying to do something new on the channel where I'm kind of changing up the scenery a bit more just to kind of keep the channel a bit different each time rather than being stuck in my wee wardrobe every single time that I film a video. So hopefully you like this wee different setup. This is actually part of my back garden, funnily enough. So rate this out of 10. So the first thing I want to talk about is obviously the fact that we did win at the weekend. We finally won a home league game, and that is the first time since March of this year when we beat Coon of the South 1-0 at East End Park. And obviously Saturday was a fantastic way to finally get that elusive first home league win in such a long time. It's massively important that for any team in any league that you have a good home record, and obviously we have had a very poor one in recent times, and so far this season we've been unlucky at times, but then also, we've just not played well enough in other occasions. For example, a time we've been unlucky was playing against Dundee, where we'd played well in the full first half and then fell foul to 2 penalty decisions and probably deserved to take something more out of that game. And then a time where we just didn't play well at all was against Dundee United at home, where we wanted a massive performance of the team and Dundee United just ran hotshot over us, and it's been proven since then that Dundee United aren't the greatest of teams away from home, and if you can exploit their weaknesses then you can really have a good go at them, and we just simply didn't do that on that day. So there has been ebbs and flows throughout the season so far, and that first elusive home win that we finally managed to get on Saturday, as I said in the last word, it was the perfect tonic for us to hopefully push on this season. Albeit, the game that we've got coming up after that is a very tough one in itself. It is Dundee United again, but this one's away from home. And we all know the record that we've got against Dundee United. At East End Park, it's actually worse than it is at Tannadice now. The main reason for that being, obviously, we won at Tannadice at the very start of last season in the 3-2 win, and it was one of the best days of last season. Not that that was very hard to beat in the end, but it was a very good day. And if we could repeat anything like that this coming Saturday, I'd be more than happy. Of course I would. But you always think with Dundee United and us that it's just never going to go our way, because they've just been a bit of a monkey that's been on our backs for quite a long time now. It's pretty much been, I think it's 10 to 12 years at East End Park that we've failed to beat them. And aside from that one win last season, we've failed to win at Tannadice since the Premiership season back in 2011-12. So it's not been a great venue for us, and I don't know if that'll change this Saturday. You would think with them losing to teams like Coon of the South and Alloa that we'd gain massive confidence for that and hopefully be able to drive on and go there with confidence, play them at their own game and take the game to them. But I just don't know if that's the type of tactics we're going to go with. We're obviously wanting to go there to win the game, but will the team be set up in a way to really have a go at them? Will we go with 2 up front? Will we just play with the 1 up front and have a load of players overloading in the midfield to try and shut down Dundee United at every opportunity and then use the counter-attack as our main tactic? It's a minefield when it comes to how to approach this game, in my opinion, because I do think that we should go there and really attack them, but there's a reason why I'm not anything involved with football and I don't fancy being a football manager, and it's because I don't want to make these decisions. The decision is down to Stevie Crawford and the management team as to what we go with, and I'm just a fan there to witness it and probably get a bit frustrated at times as well. As far as current form goes, Dunfermline and Dundee United are very similar at this point. We're both sort of the mid-table range, especially Dunfermline. I think we sit 5th in the Championship form guide at the moment on 8 points, and I think Dundee United are on 10. Jenny has just said from behind the camera that Dundee United are in fact on 9 points in the form guide, so I stand corrected. Thanks, Jenny.
No problem.
So the form guide obviously tells its own story. We're starting to pick up a bit of form, 4 games unbeaten, and Dundee United having lost 2 in a row now. It's going to be an interesting game to come into, and as I mentioned before, it's about how we approach it. It's not as much about Dundee United, I don't think. It's about how we approach this game, and if we can have the same impact that teams like Queen of the South and Alloa have had against Dundee United, then I see no reason why we can't have the same effect. The only other thing I'm going to touch on in this video is in fact the Scottish Cup draw, because we did in fact get Stranraer away, and I've seen a lot of conflicting opinions on this online, whether that's a good draw or not. I don't actually think it's the worst draw. I really like the idea of going to Stranraer away. At the end of the day, we've not been there since the League One days, where we went there continuously it seemed, and now we've got the opportunity to go back, have a decent enough trip on an away day. People saying it's a banana skin. I don't entirely see that now. Stranraer perhaps in the past could have been seen as a banana skin, but these days they're sitting bottom of League One. They're not a great team. They don't have many standout players. They've got Andy Stirling back, but aside from that, I don't see many players in Stranraer's team that are massively going to hurt a team of a championship standard, and I know we've not been on great form, so there is no real reason for me to take this game so lightly, but I do think it's a good wee trip for fans to go to, and I do think that Dunfermline actually do have a great chance of getting through. I really want to have a good cup run this season. We've barely had any good cup runs. I think maybe the first season we came up to the Championship, we had a decent enough wee cup run in the Scottish Cup up until we played Hamilton away, and the Hamilton player dived to win a penalty, which then they equalised against us from, and they went on to eventually win that replay, I think it was. So we've not had great cup runs in the past few seasons. I want to have a decent one. The Tannets Canmore Wafer Cup is now gone. Of course, the Betfred Cup is gone as well. Our only real chance left is the Scottish Cup. A good cup run is always something that teams want, and certainly us as fans, it's good to get different away days like Stranraer, which we haven't been to in a good few years. And if we can get through the next round, it could be a money tie, it could be another good away day. There's lots of different scenarios that could come into play here, and I'm really looking forward to the away day. And most importantly, a Dunfermline win. So that's it for this video, guys. Cheers for watching. Once again, let me know what you think about these newbie setups that I'm going with. I'm going to try and get out a bit more in videos and try and film in different locations and make it a bit different each time. Obviously, as I said, it's in my back garden, so don't expect this every time. We could be in a public park one time. We could be anywhere. I don't really know where I'm going to end up taking this sort of changing of sceneries every single video, but we'll wait and see how that one goes. If you did enjoy it, as I said, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on Dunfermline right now, and subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys. Say goodbye, Jenny.